The Dinaric Rally is a challenge. It is about testing yourself in the toughest conditions. It's about joining a crowd of other people hell-bent on that same goal. It's about exploring the Dinara Mountains. You look at all the madness and all the craziness. You see broken bikes, people stuck on the mountain at 10 p.m. in total darkness trying to make it down. You see all of that and you think, why? Why do people do this? You don't know if you can make it. You don't know if you're gonna get to that finish line. But once you do, that's just the best feeling in the world. This is our second time at the Dinaric Rally, and the first time we did it, it was pretty challenging. In 2020, it was only 3 days of racing. This time around, it's going to be 5 days of madness. And honestly, I feel pretty intimidated. I know the terrain, I know how gnarly the Dinaric Alps can be. It's all rocky trails, steep climbs, and crazy descents, so I know it's definitely going to be tough this time around. At the same time, it's really good and exciting to be back here and see our Croatian rally tribe again. After saying hello to all our friends, we bumped into Perica, the organizer of the rally, and chatted with him about what the race is going to be like this year.
We're always trying to show the best from the Dinaric region, best areas, best villages, most beautiful rivers, and yeah, we are quite proud on the areas we are living in, and we are trying to show the best of it to other riders. So guys, welcome to Dinaric Rally 2021 and good luck to everyone.
Good morning from the start of the prologue. It's a very windy day. It's cold up here at the Dinaric Mountain. I am very nervous the moment that I see all these guys coming in. All I can say is just let's race.
Yeah, I don't expect to be easy. Yeah.
I had 2 flat tires, but you just fix it and then just go for it, and I think that's the spirit. That's the spirit of the rally.
Well, the bike survived. I survived. Went pretty fast. I'm very happy about it. I didn't see my time. Of course, it won't be that fast as the pro guys, but yeah, I have a good feeling about it. Only took one place that I went off track. But quite soon I got back. My bike didn't turn off this time, so that was very good. I'm very excited. The nervousness is all gone. Now it's just full excitement.
The action happens out there on the tracks, but the bivouac is always the heart and soul of a rally race. This is where riders camp, repair their bikes, mark their road books, share motor oil and drinks, hang out together and prepare for the first day of racing. Day 1 is going to take riders all the way to Bosnia and back.
I just crossed the border. As you can see, I'm all on my own because we were riding in a big group all the way on road to get to special stage where the mayhem is going to start. But the mayhem actually already starts at the border crossing itself, because we are with a big group of more than 80 riders. There's only one guy who is stamping the passports, going through the certificates of the bikes very properly. Some people didn't get in because they didn't have the right certificate with them, and yeah, lots of chaos over there. I just crossed the border, so I am happy and I can't wait to see how Egle is doing. She went with the action graphers today.
And I think we are about to set everything up and go get it done. Go film the rally. Go find Leonard. Hope he makes it across. Yeah, this is super exciting. Finding waypoints, tearing across fields and potato fields and people's farms, and trying to figure out where we are and what we can do and which shots are going to be the best and things like that. So super interesting stuff. This is the first time where I'm not racing, but instead staying behind and shooting. It's exciting to see how that works, because you get a glimpse into what other riders are doing and how they experience the rally, how they tackle the river crossings or those steep climbs. You see the crashes, sometimes you see the desperation on their faces when something goes wrong with the bikes. You see a lot from the outside that you normally don't even notice while racing yourself. At the same time, it was really hard for me not to race. And I was really worried about Leonard sometimes. I know exactly how brutal this terrain is, and while we did have live tracking, sometimes it was impossible to tell whether he was stopped because he was taking a break, or is he stopping to take a photo, or is he stopping because something serious had happened. You just have no way of knowing, but then I would see him passing and I'd be like, whoa, thank God, it's all good. It was like a roller coaster. On the one hand, I was really excited because I saw he was doing really well and going for it full on. But all these stops and all these unknowns were really hard at the same time.
Yep, that's part of the deal. No, it's okay. Sorry? I think, let's see. Oh, great. Now that was a good and honest crash. I think this is a good time to have a little rest, and then the race continues.
After the second day of racing, Leonard's bike was already seriously damaged. We realized that if we keep going like this, on this terrain, with this speed and these crazy distances, that he would just absolutely destroy the bike. Unfortunately, we just couldn't afford this because we had to get back on the road. We couldn't just put the bike on a trailer and haul it home. We had to keep riding, keep traveling, and get to the next event intact. Even though it's really hard, we had to make a tough decision that was it. Leonard had to withdraw from the race and join me on the shooting mission. There was no way we could manage everything, so for us, the race was over, but the chase began.
This is our first experience in videoing together and filming together. So it is actually nice to do it together as well and see how we cooperate as a team. So I'm very curious what's going to happen there, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
now I'm here and try to do my best.
I'm totally tired and exhausted, but happy.
We were waiting for riders at the finish line and somebody stopped and said, "Hey, one of the riders flew off an edge and landed in a huge deep ravine." We ran up the track to see if the rider needed help, and we saw Wolfgang, an Austrian racer who was using the Narek Rally as training ground for Dakar 2022. Luckily, Wolfgang managed to jump off the bike last minute, so he was fine, but there was no way we could drag his motorcycle out of that ravine. We tried everything. We tried pulling, pushing, and whatever else we could, but in the end, we had to call the organization and they came with a car and some tow ropes. We dragged the bike along the wall until we hit shallow ground and lifted it onto the track. After a drop like this, you would think this is it. This is the end of the rally for Wolfgang. But he simply bent the roadbook holder back, jumped back on the bike and went on to finish the stage, which was really cool to see.
At least for the first time I experienced what it felt like to slide sideways with both tires. And then when I got to the edge I thought, well, the bike is going to go down, that's for certain. I'm going to just hang on, just jumped off, and the rest, you know.
After 5 days of crazy racing, the riders gathered at the bivouac one last time. Although we didn't make it onto the finishers' podium, it was awesome to see our friends getting their trophies, celebrating the finish of the rally together, and having one last blast before everyone packed up and left. See you next year, Dinaric family. And in the meantime, it's time for us to hit the road again and head for our next destination.